Tuesday evening, everyone. Good evening and hello to you all. How are you on this beautiful autumn day? Please let me know that you're here. I can see that there is a number of you here yet, so please do say hello. Well, not yet. A number of you here already. Now, I will just let you know, the reason I'm looking across here is because I'm trying to find this on the Spiritual Events directory page. Just in case the Facebook comments isn't working on screen again, because for whatever reason Facebook's being a little bit of an idiot, and we can't see our comments, can't see you coming in to say hello on this page here. And also, just in case there is any problems with Facebook tonight. So please excuse me while I'm sort of jumping backwards and forwards here. Unfortunately, I can't do it before we get underway to be able to be set up, which I would prefer to be set up before we get going. And now I can't even see it on the page. So let's hope that at some point here I'll be able to see you, see your comments and find out what's going on. In the meantime, I hope you've all had a really beautiful autumn day, and I just want to let you know that if you, I just want to let you know that 18 comments already. Brenda Mead, good morning. Diane Egan, good morning. South Dudley, where's that, Diane? Thanks for coming in. Northeast England, Marie, it must be morning for you. Good morning. Alice Bailey, good morning. Marie Taylor, thank you. And Linda, good evening. Natalie, hi Jason, how you doing? Natalie Hyatt, Ali, and Natalie and Beck. Cool. So at least I have got, I did have, oh goodness me, access to your comments here. Now, let's have a look and see what we've got going on this evening. And I just want to let you know that if you are coming in from either the Heal with Gwenda page or the Gwenda Smith page, I don't get to see your comments live. So I actually need to go back to those pages after I finish to be able to see your comments. I'm sorry about that. It's just the way that Facebook does things. Aren't they a doozy? Aren't they just wonderful? So I'm still trying to get this sorted out so that I can actually be in real time with your comments and be able to answer you. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with me, I don't take your questions. I don't need your questions. I am a full natural spirit medicine woman. I'm able to see into you, around you, naturally, without any kind of tools or anything like that. And that's, you know, that's just the way life is for me. So I don't actually need you to ask me questions about what's going on in your life or what's going to go on in your life. Spirit will actually come to you if that is what they choose to do. I don't choose you, Spirit chooses you. So I just want to remind anyone, if you are coming in to me this evening from the Heal with Gwenda page, then or the Gwenda Smith page, then I will see your comments after, and I will always reply to you, okay? Now, let's see what I can find here. Cat Gray, good evening. Beck Birch, Samantha Love, hello. Yes, Beckwood, oh, technology, you're spot on, lovely. Hi, Kane Simpson from Noosa, and Beckwood, hi. Lovely to have you all here. I might just leave that screen so I can hopefully continue to see your comments. Now, I do want to go to Beckwood right away. Beck Wood. There is a most beautiful lady in spirit that is overseeing you presently, and she says that you need to take greater care of your lower back region and also your pelvic basin. So in your pelvic basin is your ovaries, your fallopian tubes, your uterus, your bladder. So Beck Wood, you need to make sure that you are really aligning yourself when you're walking, your posture. These things are actually impacting on the nerves that go to that pelvic basin area. So where you can have undescribed pain, undescribed meaning that you can't really explain where this pain is coming from, but you are getting pain in the pelvic basin. And when you go and have yourself looked at, they will say, be looking at your lower back, be treating your lower back. They're in the right area, but they are not treating it in the right way, and they'll also be looking at the likes of your fallopian tubes, like salpingitis, inflamed cysts on the ovaries and things like that. They'll really be quite baffled, but it is actually the nerves in your lower back that are compromising the ability of those organs in your pelvic basin to be able to function properly. So Beck Wood, the thing you can do to make this be better for you and also to be able to restore yourself, it is all coming down to posture. So when you're sitting on a couch, when you're sitting on a seat, when you're sitting in the car, make sure that your hips are square. Make sure that your lower back is supported. Now, this might sound really simplistic, but the fact is that the human body can be very simplistic, and it can correct itself by using very simple things, easy things to do, and save yourself a whole lot of money, okay? So Beck Wood, that's for you. Now I want to come up to Diane Egan. Diane, you have got a lot of disturbance around your throat, and this is coming from both your thyroid and also your tonsils. Your tonsils get very easily inflamed, and you've got a propensity for a lot of phlegmy stuff to sit at the back of the throat. Your thyroid doesn't function at what the medical world would call balanced, doesn't function continually in its right way. So you've got a very temperamental thyroid gland. Now, the thyroid gland belongs to the endocrine system, and that means that you're also going to have other issues in other endocrine glands, and you need to take heed of when you are feeling hot spots in your body and when you're also feeling very fatigued. The fatigue is coming from your thyroid gland not working properly, your endocrine system not working properly, and also the fact that you get a lot of irritation in your throat. This is your lymph system. Your tonsils actually get very overloaded, and there is one tonsil looks like it's even missing. So this area just is not well. So you need to clean up your lymphatic system and give it a chance to be able to help your whole body. This is something that has been continuous, and this is you, by the way. This has been something that's been continuous in your life and will be until you sort out these particular systems of the body. Now, energetically and emotionally, what this correlates to is that you've always had an inability to be able to express yourself very clearly. It's always been very difficult for you to stand in your own energy and feel safe to speak out, to speak what it is that you're really feeling. So, Diane Egan, that was you. Beck Wood, thanks very much. That's lovely. I'll be looking for you too, girl. Kane Simpson. For you, Kane, I get a lot of disruption around the upper nasal area here and also across your eyes, and your eyes are feeling very dry. You don't sleep very well, and during your night of sleep, your body's actually not being able to restore itself, and particularly the muscles of the eye, the orbit of the eye, and where you have tear ducts and things that are meant to help the eye stay nice and moist. You get very dry in the eye, and also your optic nerve carries inflammation, particularly in the left eye. Now, for you to be able to sort these things out, some of it is actually intolerances to different things that are around you, and that can be animal fur, dust, and even pollens. No, it's not hay fever. It is just that you have an intolerance to these things, and also the way that you're viewing your life. So the way that you feel about things that you see around you really makes you want to close your eyes, and it irritates. I get a lot of irritation around your eyes. That's Kane Simpson. For Natalie Hyatt, Natalie, you know, you're at crossroads in your life, and it's really problematic for you because you just won't sit still. You don't give yourself a chance to really think things through. You're like you're like running around like a blue ass fly, a chook with its head cut off. Natalie Hyatt, you really need to take stock of what you're doing and give yourself a chance to be able to see what life is bringing for you, instead of going through life like a bull at a gate, bull in a china shop, and hone yourself in and bring your energy back in, bring yourself back into centering. You need to do a lot of work on grounding and sorting yourself out. It's Natalie Hyatt. And also with the terrific strain that you have in your heart, this is also making you be very uncentered, and through your energy fields, through your energy fields, there is a lot of cracks and a lot of disturbance, which make it look to me like you have been through a big shock, and this is about loss, quite traumatic shock for you. So really bring yourself back in to just slow down and let yourself, as hard as it is at the moment because of the shock that you're carrying with you and the split in your heart, allow yourself to embrace something each day that gives you a little thing to smile about. And there are beautiful little forget-me-nots being shown here. So with the break in your heart and the reach from heaven being that it is someone very, very close to your heart, a mother figure, is that she is asking. Obviously you will say, well, I won't, but there are forget-me-nots coming to you from heaven. Jason Millman, third time. Aren't I lucky that you've come back a third time? So for you, Jason, we want to be looking at you trying to add things up. So when you're adding things up, this isn't about you trying to do maths, Jason. This is you trying to add things up as to what's going on around you and what's going on with other people around you. Just forget it. Forget it, Jason. You're not going to come out with an answer that makes any sense to you. You know, it's a little bit like creative accounting. You can get one answer on this calculator to the same sum, you can get another answer on this calculator, and that's how you're going to go about trying to figure things out that are going on around you and around people you care about. Jason Millman, you've also got a work change coming up for you, and it is something that you need to take. Now, let me just check your messages here because I really can't see them on the screen, unfortunately. Cold in Melbourne, is it, Melissa? Oh, South Dudley's in Wonthaggi. Okay, Diane, thank you. Ray Louise, hello, darling. What mischief are you going to bring to us this evening? Mischief. Hey there, Melissa, love. And the sunny Gold Coast. Hi, Beck, lovely. I love the Gold Coast. I can't wait to go over again soon. Ashley Knight, hi. Okay, let's see what else. Let me just check your messages and see what else Spirit has got. Sonny, hello Sonny, lovely to have you here this evening too, my lovely. I'm really pleased you're here. Jess Lopez, how you doing? And Diane, really need some guidance. I don't know, you people really need some guidance, hey? So, awesome with the doctor. Oh, Diane, that's a really interesting comeback. So with the things that, let's be really clear here, people, with the things that Spirit can see and the divine can see. I work with the angel, the angelic realm, you know, guides of the highest light, God's light for me, and some other beings from other galaxies. But when they bring information through of things that you're not really sure about, or that you want a doctor's advice on, be prepared that when you go to a doctor, they're either going to tell you there's nothing wrong with you, or you are in the acceptable range for how that organ should work or whatever's going on. So the difference between what Spirit can see and offer you and a doctor of the third dimension world is huge. So Diane Egan, I would rather that you concentrated on the message that you gracefully accept and received, and really feel into yourself and see what's going on with you. For you, Sonny, it is a case of you needing to sit tight presently. You are fighting, you're resisting, you're really making things quite difficult for yourself. You need to have more time to sit in a quiet space, meaning that you're actually in the middle of crossroads. Now, crossroads are really difficult to manage. Crossroads are a hard time because it's a time of life when you can't see yourself as being able to go forward. You can't make decisions easily. Nothing seems to work out. So if you think about crossroads when you're driving, right, it's a big four-way intersection. You've got the road behind you where you've been, you've got turn left, turn right, and when you are in crossroads in your life, and then you've got the road going ahead, which is obviously, you know, going into your future. But when you're going from left to right, it's like a crab dance. You're not going to go anywhere. The thing is that when you are in the middle of crossroads, it is a very frustrating time, and a lot of people try and fight their way past that. And this is where you run into complications. This is where you find yourself having trouble and life seeming to be very unfair and very difficult. So what you need to do, Sonny, is just give it up. Let yourself just embrace every day for what it is, rather than trying to project what you should be, what could be, what isn't working, you know, all these clutter, because I get a lot of clutter around the head part of you, and this is creating even more disturbance for you. So Sonny, just leave it be. Let yourself just accept what is going on presently, and you will move through this time, all right? Nicole Lacole, that's a nice little tongue twister, isn't it, Nicole? So with this situation that you are going through at the moment, your guides and also the divine are actually sitting back from you at the moment, waiting for you to make a decision. So there are things about the situation that you are yet to actually make a decision on, in the way that you want things to work out and in the way that you want to be able to go forward in your life. So once you start to make decisions, then they will open the doors for you. And this is something that I'd like everyone to understand too. You know, your guides, the angels, your higher self, everything that you have as a most incredible source of support cannot make your decisions for you, okay? They are not permitted to. So when you're calling for help, first thing is you need to be receptive. And you need to be open to receiving the messages, receiving the signs. Have you all seen the movie God Almighty? You know, and he keeps telling God off. Crazy fella that he is. He keeps telling God off, and God's answering him all the time. You know, he runs the wrong way and gets a big sign that says wrong way, back out, and he's not accepting that these are the messages back. Well, everybody does that, okay? Everybody ignores the signs. So when you are calling for help and you're calling for guidance, then don't ignore the signs. Pay attention to them and do something with them, okay? It makes life a whole lot better for you. You're very welcome. Sonny Glad, you got it. Hi, Karen Cunningham. So about receiving guidance, you know, when they give you the signs, they bring things to you, and it could be something as simple as a bookmark. It could be something as simple as somebody talking to you in a line at the supermarket. Ray Louise, making me want to be really cheeky there, you know, I'm going to talk about muffling through masks. So when you are asking for guidance and they come back and they help you, then be gracious enough to accept the guidance and do something with it. Don't run around all over the place looking for second lot, third lot, fourth lot. That's just downright disrespectful. And clearly, you're not really wanting their guidance. So when you ask for guidance, they give it. They always answer. They actually have to, but they can't make your decision for you. You have to make your decisions, and then they open all the doors for you to receive everything you need to be able to bring that guidance and those answers into play in your life. Ray Louise is saying, you work with other beings from other galaxies. You can't just say something like that in passing. Oh, you know me, Ray Louise. I say all sorts of things in passing. I wouldn't say that I work with them the same as I do with the angelic realm, but I have most certainly the times of interaction with them, and things have been changing recently of how I work with those. Now I'm going to say to you again, please don't ask me questions. I won't answer them. I don't need you to ask me questions. If Spirit comes to you and they want to give you the guidance, they will guide you on what they know to be the thing you need the most help with presently. So the other thing that I wanted to talk to you about tonight is what you are doing with your awareness around food and also your posture. I heard the stupidest thing on the radio this afternoon, and it's about a gadget, yet another gadget for people to be even more lazy and more disconnected from their own heart, from their guides, and from the guidance that's offered, that you can get this gadget to put on your back to remind you when you're slouching. Well, for God's sake, people, really? You have to be reminded to sit up straight, to look after your own posture. When is the ridiculousness going to stop where we don't have to take responsibility for ourselves, for our physical body, for our own health and well-being? You know, if you're fueling your body with crap food, high sugary drinks, loads of coffee, there's no way that you can expect to have a good, strong, healthy life, or to be able to receive the guidance from your guides. If you think about it this way, you've got a car that is absolutely filthy, and you can't see out of the windscreens, you can't see out of the doors. There's all fog inside, everything's dirty outside, all the pipes are clogged up because you don't bother to service it regularly and look after it. How on earth are you going to be able to drive that car around safely and it get you from A to B? Well, guess what? Your physical body is no different to that. So clogging it up with shitty food, crappy thoughts, And always looking outside yourself is never going to help you get anywhere in your life. So using gadgets to be able to be reminded to not have, oh, I haven't taken 10,000 steps today, to not have another coffee, to having to stand up straight, that is just absolutely ridiculous. And when you're looking at things like, why do I keep going back to my bad habits? Why am I overeating? Or why aren't I improving what I eat? Instead of spending all your time asking yourself those questions or whinging about it, take actions that make the difference. And they can be just small steps. They don't have to be big steps. And they make all the difference. So back to who P Spirit would like to speak to. Now, posture. You can change your mental well-being and your emotional resilience through your posture. Yes, it's true. That's simple, by lifting yourself up, standing tall, standing strong. Stand with your feet pointing the same direction. Stand solid. Get yourself grounding. Do these simple practices every day, and you'll be amazed how your health, your happiness, and your abundance will change. So easy, so easy. Don't rely on outside gadgets. It's just disrespectful to yourself. Ashley Knight, if you're still here, please let me know. I am having some difficulty seeing the comments from you, not just from you, Ashley, but from everyone, because of the way that Facebook is having a little entertainment with everyone at the moment. So if you are here, Ashley, if you could let me know that you're still here, this will be very helpful. Let me see. That's right. Stand up straight, Robin. Robin, right. Thank you. Yep. Lucina, yep. Yes, Joyce Lopez, I can imagine. My grandmother used to say she would tie the broomstick to my back if I didn't stand up, and she'd show me what I would look like if I didn't stand up right. Yes, Jess, that's right. Same deal. So, Nicole, yep, did we go there for you, Nicole? And thank you, Lucina, that's really nice. Jess Lopez, looking at you this evening and being able to see around you, you really need to go and do a nice big refresh through your energy bodies. You're carrying a lot of stuff from other people around, Jess. So if you're getting around being, oh, poor me empath that's taking on everybody else's energy, you need to go and give it a really good rake and a good clean. And fluff it out, so get rid of everything you're storing in there from other people. Jess, there's something also about your living environment, the place that you're living in presently, that also needs a nice big cleanse, please. And Ray Louise, that's what I love, love, love. Between you and Jess, I think you're running neck and neck with that mischief, and it's fantastic. Thank you. You make it worthwhile. You make it great fun. Tyone, Judith, and Nicole. So, Robin Wright, when it comes to you are what you eat, yeah, you are most definitely what you eat, and you're also more than what you eat, because it depends on how you eat and what else you have going on around you while you're eating. It's a really awesome subject, and has got such a lot of wealth of guidance in it. Tyone Judith, there is some really interesting old energy that is being carried in the base part. If I say of your heart, I'm talking about the energetic heart, so the chakra area of the heart, and it really is preventing your heart chakra from being able to function and run the way that it should do. So, Teo and Judith, this is for you. You need to spend a little bit more time investigating a situation for you that was 8 years ago, and this is something that you're still holding in your heart, and it really needs to be released so that you can enjoy the fruits of love, the fruits of self-love, and also receiving love with the greatest of ease. Release that heart chakra, it's really not good for you. Nicole Lacoli, for yourself, circulation, your circulatory system really needs a nice big boost. It's quite sluggish presently. So you would do very well with things like some nice gentle circular massage all over the body and gentle skin brushing, just to be able to lift the circulation and improve your circulation. You also get quite cold on your fingertips and also toes, and this is from circulation, and it is something that's come down the family line from your mother's side of the family. This means that you are able to reverse that, you're able to change that. So Jackie Peterson, in having a look at you and everything that you've been doing of recent, you're coming up to a time where you're going to have a big surge of wanting to clear things out from your life. So you'll find that you're going to do these random clean outs of drawers and cupboards, and you know, it's going to be really quite spasmodic. So it's not anything that you'll be planning. You'll just suddenly find yourself going on over this cupboard today. Something will annoy you, fall out, and you'll clean it out. So you're going to be decluttering, if you like, from your life, Jackie Peterson, and this is so that you can begin a new chapter of your life. Okay. Lucina Wilson Chilinsky, that's a very good name that you've got there. So for yourself, I get a lot of pressure around this part of your head, and you would do well to have someone give you really nice massages, very gentle massages through here. What this pressure is and what is creating quite often tightness and a dull pain, it's not a real headache, it's more of a pain through here, is actually because the fascia, the largest fascia of the body for you, is far too tight and it's got a lot of blockages in it. If you've ever heard of rolling, so you get a roller and do rolling for all different parts of your body, through your back, the upper legs and legs, you could do with going to someone who actually does help you to know how to do rolling, and you will feel amazing. The thing with the fascia being too tight here, it means that you can feel too restricted in your life. You can feel like you can't really get your thoughts going properly, and it's the restriction sense that's really quite a problem. And it's nothing that's actually wrong in your life. It is more that this is creating so much restriction you don't feel that you can move freely in your life. I also get interference in an elbow and shoulder, left side for you, but again, that is all related to this fascia that's all too tight. There's also too much toxicity in your system. Looks like it's from medication. So Jackie Patterson, that was for you. Julia Presida, are you still here? So for you, Julia, for yourself, you know, trying to make decisions for other people really never works. So when people come and want to talk to you because you do have beautiful, big, strong shoulders, and people like to offload and dump all their stuff onto your shoulders, That doesn't mean that it is your place to keep their stuff, nor does it mean it is right for you to be making their decisions or getting them to see a decision for them to make, right? So you need to ease things up for yourself and give yourself more grace. Give people back their stuff that they're trying to dump on you and things that they want to be able to offload instead of dealing with it themselves. And for Karen Cunningham, Karen, you know, the image that's being shown here is a great big bowl of spaghetti and it being all over the place. So there was a saying of the ages ago that life is like a mad woman's breakfast. So the spaghetti all over the place is like you feeling as if everything just runs away from you, like a bowl of pasta, you tip it on the floor, you know, it's very hard to pick it up. So for you, Karen, it's like having too many options, too many things that feel like they're running away from you and that you can't keep up enough. But the thing is that you put a lot of your energy and a lot of your thought into the things that really don't matter. You need to come back to honing in on the things that really make a difference and that matter to you. And also, Karen Cunningham, there is an issue here around money. You have got you've got a little bit of a windfall coming your way. It's nothing absolutely huge, but it is going to make a big difference for you. Okay, it's going to be a really nice difference for you in your life, and it will help you ever so much. Let me just have a moment here so I can see what is going on with things on this page. Right, now we have it. Oh, good on you, Luciana. Yes, that'll be great. Thank you. And thank you, Julia. Oh, excellent. Yeah. So yeah, that's good to hear. Very good to hear. And okay, let's see. Thanks for the love hearts. Appreciate them. Go back. You're welcome, Karen. Enjoy that little windfall that's coming your way. As I say, it's nothing major. You're not going to be one of Australia's newest millionaires, but it will definitely make a difference for you. The other thing for you, Karen Cunningham, is that you have got the energy of a spirit horse around you. So horse medicine is really powerful medicine, and they are wanting to be able to help you through the incredible power of horse medicine. So if you feel yourself being drawn to horse pictures or going out to horses, please do. But you are being offered that as your spirit animal at the moment to help you manage in your life better. So being able to bring yourself back to a place, and this is for everyone, right? Being able to bring yourself back to a place of feeling that you have got ownership and direction and everything going well in your life. I want you to think about the analogy of the filthy car with the, you know, can't see out of the windows and the filthy pipes and everything. Is that how you are looking after your body? You know, it's really important that you think about how you breathe, how you move, how you use your body. Because if you want to receive the guidance, if you want to be able to be more closer to your guides and get the things that you're looking for in your life, then you need to make sure that you have got a clear channel for them to be able to help you. And as I was saying earlier, when you do get the guidance, don't ignore it and go off and ask another card or another whatever. Do something with the guidance that you receive. Hi Michelle from New Zealand. We're absolutely awesomely safe over here in Western Australia, and for anyone that lives in a high vibration, you always will be. So for everyone, oh hi Beck, lovely to see you on this evening. Thank you, sweet. Actually for Beck, so let's have a look and see what's going on here for Beck. fragmentations, and there is a little bit of work for yourself to do back in your own causal body and also your astral field, so your astral body. And this is very much around you feeling like you're trying to put pieces together, and it's not just for you. So you need to go into more of a mending place where you can mend yourself, not other people, but mending what it is that has really disturbed your life and made you feel like things crumbled around you. Because out in your causal body, and we don't like things to be caught in that energy field, but in your causal body there is a murkiness in the colour and in the actual movement, the vibration of the causal body. So Beck, go more deeply into your times of sitting in quietness, in times of reaching inward. So for everyone, you know, when you go into a place of meditation or silence, go inward rather than trying to go outward and find out, you know, what's going on out there. Yeah, oh, you are still here, Mischief Maker Ray. Yeah, well, you better come over and visit. And then we'll close the borders and you won't be able to get out again. So Ray Louise, it is a beautiful part of Australia. Absolutely beautiful. Michelle Burton, if you're still here, this is you, Michelle. So feeling the freedom to be able to sing through things. For Michelle Burton, clearing up your vocal cords, which obviously sit very much in the center of the throat chakra. So allowing yourself to expand your throat chakra more and then draw it back in, expand it out and draw it back in again. Michelle Burton, this is what's going to help you feel that you can be more direct with yourself. So this is about you talking to yourself. This isn't about you talking to others, okay? Boring, Ray Louise, boring. Bring it on. Thank you, Julie Farrell, that's lovely. Sharon Stanbridge, hello. Oh. Well, I guess, Sharon, sometimes, you know, we've just got to go to that place. We've got to go to that place before we can actually rise up from anywhere else. And when I was working with a client today, I mentioned about someone that he'd been talking about, and this person's, not my client, but another person, when they were a teenager, their mum committed suicide, then father left, and then over the years sister died, and just seems like a collection of all sorts of loss, all sorts of horrible things. I thank you, Michelle. Lovely. What, too right, Ray Louise, too right. Very good, Beck Morrow, very good, thank you. So you need to go into that fragmentation, love, and spend some time puttying it up and fill it with love. Fill it with the most beautiful colours, you know, whether you want to make it the colours of the rainbow or if one particular colour comes, but see yourself as painting all through that. So it will, you know, it'll just mend. You don't need to worry about anything else, just do that. And this is the other thing, people, you don't really need to go into the ins and outs of why something has or why something has not. Just allow what has been and then go into a place of love, compassion, kindness and forgiveness. It's not much to ask for, is it? And then you'll find that you can move forward and you'll actually get answers much easier and you will feel the guidance. So yeah, for Sharon Stanbridge, you know, going into that crappy place and going down really deeply, it is a difficult place to go, but sometimes we have to go there to be able to rise above. So thinking of you, Sharon, and letting you go into that place of being able to go inward Remember, everyone, go inward. Don't go outward. Go inward to find healing. And hello, Mandy Ellis. Ray Louise, you know, you really need to get your act together with this studying. Stop messing around. Looking at you, looking over books, and then you're like, you're bored and you get distracted, and then you're not doing things in a timely manner. I have a lady in spirit for you, Ray Louise, who is saying that you're procrastinating and you're not really doing things in a timely manner, which means that you're leaving things and then being rushed at the last minute, so having to do things very quickly. And this is also starting to flow across into your cooking instead of being able to take your time and really enjoy it. So let's breathe a little into your life, Ray Louise. Give yourself some space and start to finish things and do them properly. Stop messing around. Oh, that's lovely. Yes, Lucina, quite often that happens, and it's beautiful, isn't it? They know where to send you. They know how to help you best. And the fact that you're listening, that's the greatest compliment that you can give them, very much so. So get out of that procrastination, Ray Louise, naughty girl. Kylie Simmons from New Zealand, good evening to you, love. And oh, that's nice, Kylie Mahoney, very nice. And welcome. So let's see what else and who else Spirit wishes to be going to. So I've got big flashcards and a flood. There's a flood. Now, who's that for? Oh, that's beautiful. A rainbow healing bottle and wrapping yourself in pink, which is all about your heart. Nice, Sharon. I just need to get a little bit more information, everyone, with what they're showing me here and everything being washed away. Oh my goodness, as if we haven't had enough of these things lately. So, flood New Zealand. So there is a flood to come. Oh, hi, Alison. I'm very glad you stumbled across me tonight and enjoying it. New Zealand, and this is the bottom part of the northern island, the North Island of New Zealand. There is going to be a major flood through there 2 months' time, and that is going to be really something else that has not been seen there for 60 years. So there will be loss. There will be loss of animals, unfortunately, which means that's going to affect livelihoods and things. So for anyone that has got family and loved ones, or yourselves in the lower part of the North Island of New Zealand, it would be a good idea to start to stock up on things now, and whatever you can put up high or have nearby to be able to leave quickly, that would be a very good idea. Ray Louise, you know you cannot hide from us, and you definitely can't hide from me. Hi Kylie, Naylon, how are you? So, that's a bit of a yucky message, isn't it? Don't pick and choose them, unfortunately. So, everyone, what I'd like you to do for me now, I would like to take you through a really nice little release meditation. So if you would like to hang around with me for these next however many minutes and sit through a release meditation, and in a release meditation you're going to also receive healing. So for those of you who have not met me before or been on my show before, being a natural seer, natural born seer, and being able to work with the angelic realms, your guides, then I'm able to bring in healing energy when you sit with me. So even though I'm not looking at you as being in front of me, that I can still reach through to you as we sit and I talk to you and bring through the healing energy. So thank you, Jackie. That's lovely. Oh, thank you, Brenda. That's very kind. Thank you. Oh, good, Kylie. Lovely. So for you, Kylie, we need to clean up a bit of sinus. You've got a bit of sinus action going on there. And also for yourself, there is a split in your pathway of life. And that means it's like a fork in the road for you, Kylie. So when you get a fork in the road, it means that you've got, you know, I don't know if I want to go this way or I want to go that way. It's totally different to an intersection or a T-junction. A fork in the road means that you have got two new opportunities coming to you. And the lovely thing about that is you can't make a mistake. So it doesn't matter whether you go left or you go right. It is not going to make any difference. It's not going to be something that you think, oh, I don't know which one to go to. Just go for the one that sits in your heart really well and you'll be absolutely fine. Oh, thank you all very much. That's great. We'll get on with that now. I'm new. I need this. Hi, Janina, and welcome, love. Very welcome. Alrighty. So, thanks, Melissa, love. Haven't had a reading. This has been really good. Oh, Bella. Hello, Bella. I didn't see anything from you earlier, love. I haven't seen any comments from you to know that you were here. So let's ask Spirit what they can bring for you before we step into the lovely release meditation. So with this release meditation, you can allow this meditation to release you of anything that you feel is holding you back, holding your life holding your life back from you at the moment. You don't need to put a label on it or anything for the guides and for the angels. They know, they hear you, so they will just attend to it for you. Julie Farrell, she's right up front. You would have bumped Ray Louise off her seat. That's awesome. Thank you, Sonny. Yes, posture is so very important. Don't anyone come on my show and tell me that you invested in a damn gadget to put on your back that goes, Buzz, you must sit up straight. That is just ridiculous. Own your life, own your body, and look after it. So, Kylie Nailon, it is job related, yes. It is also lifestyle related because you are going to have a lovely opportunity to have a change of job. You'll still use the same skill set that you have, but a change of work environment. And with that is going to be some lifestyle change. Really nice too. Just remember you can't make a wrong decision, okay? Now then, let's go. Bella Aurora, I'm going to say to you, love, that when we go into this meditation, I want you all to start getting ready, please, which means I want your feet flat on the floor, or if you're going to cross your legs in the half lotus or full lotus, make sure that your spine is erect and that your neck is well supported. So you're not going to drop down here. When you drop down here, you close off both the throat chakra and you also close off receptive in a very important energetic entryway in the back of your neck. So let's sit you up nicely, and I'm going to ask you now to very gently close your eyes and allow me to take you through this release meditation. So you're going to let your hands be very gently placed on your upper thighs. Your feet are going to be very relaxed and you can feel them quickly wanting to float down through the floor. We're going to take your feet right down, all the energy from within the body that no longer serves you, that is of no value to you, so stale and stagnant energy. We're going to take it from the tip of your head all the way down through the body and out through the feet, down into Mother Earth. And you'll feel that your feet may feel like something is coming out of them, and your feet are very gently going down through the floor, down into the dirt. Now, as they go into the dirt, you'll notice that there is a sense of energy around them, as if your feet are tingling. And your feet are starting to feel warm, and at the same time, they have this freshness, like a beautiful, fresh, cool air that is swirling around your feet, and yet there is a sense of warmth. Now you are beautifully grounded into Mother Earth. And at the same time that all of that stagnant energy that has no place with you, as that is drawn down into the earth, we replace that and draw up through Mother Earth on the outer sides of you and through your legs right up to your waist. And we bring up all minerals and all beautiful essential nutrients that the physical self requires. We're drawing that from deep, deep in the earth. I ask you now to be able to see through your mind's eye a magnificent crystal layer that sits underneath your feet, and above that is a crystal clear water. So essentially, you are now connecting your energy to the most beautiful crystal bed of multiple colours and crystal clear water. From that, we draw up all renewing energy and healing energy from the Divine Mother Earth. And now that gently starts to rise up past your waist, coming up and up over the chest and around over the shoulders as it swirls softly around the neck. So feeling this beautiful fresh water, so enriched with nutrients, magical energy, full of minerals, and it is right up and ever so gently swirling around your whole body. And now it is going to immerse you, but it is not water as you know water. So this energy is going to flow up and over your head. And then, as quickly it has come up, it recedes, and with it it takes all tiredness, all confusion, all heartbreak, and it removes it as it removes itself gently over the body back down into Mother Earth. And now from the top of your head, we welcome in the loving light of the Almighty Divine in the brightest white and gold light that comes down and bathes over you. From the very top of your head, as it reaches the top of your head, it spans out and it spills down over your head, over the front body and the back body. The most magnificent gold and white light. It reaches all the way down and now has come under your feet. So you are now encapsulated in the ever-loving divine light. And in here you will find peace, balance, clarity, love, and vitality. You will feel this energy tingling all over your body. Strange sensations through the hands, through the arms, and around your face. Being aware of it even, connecting over your thighs and over your hips and under your feet. And so it is that I say, you are in this beautiful light of the divine, and you will remain in this light, and it will fill you with vitality, love, clarity, peace and joy all the night through. And for those of you who are going into a day, you will find much kindness, love, care that comes from others who come towards you as you offer out to them. Feel the tinglingness, become aware of the energy as it moves all over you, all through the body. See it going all around and throughout the body. Taking in a breath now, and as you take in the breath, you see that breath as flowing up energy coloured in that beautiful bright white and gold light as it flows up and infuses throughout the entire physical body. Taking another beautiful big breath in again without any strain, just a beautiful breath sanctify and say, and so it is, and so it is in the name of God Almighty. You are infused in this magical energy. Ever so gently become aware of the feeling of your feet and the feeling of your hands, and very gently allowing your eyes to open and return to this space, allowing your eyes to softly return. Let me know when you've returned. Thank you for the heart. Thank you, Ali. Glad you enjoyed it. And Janina, that's wonderful. You're welcome, Melissa, love. Good, Sonny. Make the most of that energy, love. Oh my, Sharon, that's awesome. You know the owl is my totem and it's my logo, and I say to my clients, don't fib to me, I'm the owl, can see everything. You're welcome, Beck. Hope you enjoyed that too. Thank you, Kylie. Thank you all for staying back to enjoy that meditation. Oh, Janina, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. Thank you. You're very welcome, Rachel and Michelle, Bella. It is lovely. Thank you all very much. And on that note, I bid you a good evening. God bless you and keep you well. You're welcome, Brenda. Thank you, Mandy. Yeah, if only, Ray Louise, they're channeled through love. I don't get a chance to do that. I'll have to figure a way to try and record them, hey. But because they're channeled, I never know what's coming through. It's a good idea, though. So thank you all very much for being with me this evening. Thank you for your beautiful feedback and your interaction. It's much appreciated. It makes me want to come back again next week. Yes, have a beautiful night, everyone. God bless. Take good care, and I'll see you next week.